Live at 5, this is 13 News Now.
A pizza delivery takes a violent turn in Newport News. The driver was shot shortly after dropping off the food around 11 o'clock this morning. Good evening, I'm Janet Roach.
And I'm David Allen. It happened at Cottage Grove apartment homes on Madison Avenue. 13 News Now reporter Nico Clemens is live near the apartment complex. And Nico, you spoke with a man who ordered the pizza.
Yes, I did, David. After someone shot that delivery driver, he passed out in the customer's home just right behind me. Now, in most situations like this, I'd say that customer was shocked or rattled. Not in this case. He did everything he could until help arrived.
Never thought this would ever happen to me.
Ryan Staten's morning took a complete 180 turn. He was home with his friend Thursday morning. They ordered 2 pepperoni pizzas.
I signed the receipt, closed the door. Within a couple of seconds later, he returned to the door and he had told me he had got shot.
Pretty hard for Staten to believe since he just saw the delivery driver.
I thought he was joking at the time.
Seconds later, that delivery driver passed out in Staten's living room. Staten quickly called 911, applying pressure to both of the driver's wounds. Staten remained calm, cool, and collected.
Wasn't so much nervous. It was like something kicked in for me to, help him out, take action and try to save his life.
Staten wasn't flustered at all, although he knows he could have been the one fighting for his life.
I was a couple of seconds from walking outside to my car. So.
Yeah, amazing. And you can see the 2 young men behind me who hopefully saved that driver's life. Now, police say his injuries are life-threatening at this time, and they're still searching for the shooter. They say the shooter is a black man. He was wearing a do-rag and a black jacket and has a tattoo on the right side of his face. Live in Newport News, I'm Nico Clemens, 13 News Now.
Some alarming new numbers show us just how bad the flu epidemic is in Hampton Roads. 13 News Now reporter Christina Sverjako is here with what you need to know right now.
Those new numbers put out by the Virginia Department of Health show a huge influx in cases compared to this same time last year. Check it out. The outbreak became widespread in the Commonwealth weeks earlier this year. These yellow bars represent this year and the blue last year. Not only that, but the types of flu hitting the state differ by where you live. In Hampton Roads, H3N2 is dominating, and the CDC says the vaccine is only estimated to be about 30% effective against that strain. Now, Hampton Roads is also seeing the most cases of H1N1 out of every region in the entire state. Christina Sverjako, 13 News Now.
All right, now, if you or someone in your family is experiencing flu-like symptoms, here's where you should go. Centera Healthcare says if things are mild, call your primary care doctor. If you feel that your symptoms are more moderate, head to urgent care. And if you're experiencing severe symptoms, get to the emergency room. This year's flu is taking a particularly hard toll on children. Many kids are reportedly dying just days after seeking medical care. 13 News Now reporter Stephen Graves is in the studio now. And Stephen, at least 30 kids have died countrywide, and parents are scared.
Yeah, Janet, the CDC says there were 10 deaths in 1 week. Doctors, they don't want to scare, but they want you to be aware. And now more than ever, specifically in Hampton Roads.
You know you have the flu when you have it.
And pediatrician Dr. Doug Mitchell at CHKD in Virginia Beach has seen more cases this week. Just today, he showed us this positive flu test that just came in. But for a while, cases were slow.
Mostly because our kids have been out of school so much recently.
And as students go back, Mitchell expects more cases. Parents are taking precautions.
I just teach them about hand washing and sanitizer.
And that's what Dr. Mitchell suggests for your healthy kid at school. Of course, if they're sick, let them stay at home. Here's how you know if they're ready to go back.
For just the routine sniffles and cough without fever, they certainly can still go to school, depending on how the child feels and whether they're able to accomplish anything at school that day.
But parent Shelley Blankenship says she doesn't want it to get to that point, so she got her child the flu shot.
He got it here at Target, and he has a little bit of PTSD.
And even though scary, Mitchell says that shot is the best preventative measure. But when do you know your child's symptoms are bad enough to send them to a doctor?
If the fever's been there more than a couple of days, if the child's really acting sick, they're just not doing well, they're having trouble breathing, they're just lethargic and not acting well, those are the children that we want to see.
And Mitchell says the people who are most vulnerable to the worst of the flu are those older than 65 and younger than 5. He says if your child has pre-existing conditions, that heightens the chance of death. I'll explain more about that on 13 News Now at 6. Stephen Graves, 13 News Now.
Students at St. Matthew's School in Virginia Beach have the day off tomorrow. This after 30 kids were sent home sick yesterday. That's only about 5% of all the kids who go to St. Matthew's. But the principal said concerns over a stomach bug are causing the closure. While parents tell us there are rumors of norovirus at the school, the principal says there are no confirmed cases of that right now. Tomorrow, the school will be thoroughly cleaned to contain any potential spread.
Low-income women in Hampton Roads are getting a little help thanks to the Virginia Department of Health. Today, Centera Norfolk General showed off its new mobile WIC program. WIC stands for Women, Infants, and Children. It's an effort to help new moms get help buying healthy foods. Now that the program has gone mobile, moms who might not be able to make it to various appointments can enroll in WIC while they're in the hospital with their new babies.
We go room to room, and patients can sign up for now a full 3 months worth of WIC benefits without even leaving their bed, let alone their room.
Eligible women leave the hospital with 3 months of nutritional benefits on a swipe card. The mobile WIC clinic has been so successful, the Norfolk-based team plans to visit women at Centera Norfolk General Hospital 2 days per week this year.
Virginia Beach is trying to help homeless people get back on their feet. The city hosted Project Homeless Connect today. Workers gave the homeless haircuts and free meals. They showed visitors how to apply for things like government-subsidized housing, Social Security, and other benefits. The goal is to get everyone into a home.
So it takes certain steps, and we want them to know that we're here. There is a system, and we want to work with you, and we want you to come so we can get you housed, because everyone deserves housing.
City also has specific resources for homeless veterans. The organization works with other nonprofits and shelters to identify what works well for homeless people.
Now to a story that'll make you angry. A man caught on camera stealing a woman's wallet right out of her purse.
The woman believes the man in this video right there might have worked with an accomplice who distracted her. Now Chesapeake police are looking for the duo. 13 News Now reporter Allie Weatherton is in the studio. And Allie, you spoke with the victim today.
I did. The victim isn't only upset, she's mad, and she hopes this story raises awareness to women to never take your eyes off your purse.
It's a video that's been viewed nearly 200,000 times on social media. The woman in the blue sweater is 69-year-old Nancy Thorpe.
My mother always said, "You're talking to strangers too much, even at my age."
And that's what Thorpe was doing yesterday inside Tuesday morning in Chesapeake. She was being friendly to a woman she didn't know, and that woman asked her to help her find a pillow.
I was going forward and I was saying, "How about this red one?" Well, after I saw the video, her accomplice was down that same aisle.
If you take a look closely, you can see this man try to look inside Thorpe's purse sitting in the cart. After a few attempts, he grabbed her wallet and walked off.
I never felt him behind me, and he was very close to me.
And Thorpe says she didn't know anything like this was going on until she went to check out and couldn't find her cards. She looked everywhere, even driving home and to her daughter's house. Little did she know, surveillance video inside the store captured everything.
In my wallet was 2 debit cards and a credit card, and the one account had a 0 balance.
Thorpe says the thieves spent around $3,500 at Target, Walmart, and GameStop. And that's not all the pair allegedly took from this cancer survivor.
I have a port from the chemotherapy, and my port implant card was in my wallet.
Take a look at these 2 people right here on this screen. If they look familiar to you, call Chesapeake Police. Allie Weatherton, 13 News Now.
An executive order meant to protect a fast